Good morning
Good morning.
and goeiemorgen. Interesting topic we have this morning. Question I often get is, what can I show the family? And people want me to be like a tour guide or something like that and tell them exactly where to take the family. So this morning, I think we need your help as well to try and see where we can take the family over this coming festive season. Sorry, I've had the mic on the far end down there. So let's start off with where would you take your family and which area are you? Please, you can help somebody else on this. I was just thinking the area around us. Taranga's got a few beautiful spots down here. I would definitely take people to places like, what is this park here? McLaren Falls Park. That is one of the things. Then you got this big waterfall at the back of Welcome Bay. This Kaiti Falls. That's another one. Um, and then all over the town has little interesting suburbs like Sulphur Point. You can go and walk amongst the boats down there. And all of this is for free. So I'm not talking about anything that will cost you money yet. So it's all for free. That we can do a day trip to McLaren Falls and have a lovely picnic down there. The same as Kaiti Falls. It's not that long walk. You can do McLaren or Kaiti Falls in about an hour in and out. Sulphur Point, depending on how long you will want to stay at boats. If you are like me, it'll take long. If you are like her, it'll be quick. So, where will you take your family?
Yeah, I just think in Taranga, the places that you just named.
One other place I also think, but it's going to cost you money, and it's worth the sea.
But
Uh, the Goblins, Hobbiton.
yeah, but that's around. You can
That's but
also go to the Mount. A
I
lot
can
of
Taranga is still going to go to the mount
Mount
for free
Maunganui
if
is
you can get
lovely.
parking over Christmas.
Yeah, take the bus.
Yep, take the bus. But let's talk about out of let's pop a little bit out of
Yeah,
Papamoa Beach. That's one something that's beautiful. If you really want to go further, but let's venture a little bit further out of Tauranga. Mata Mata, that's Hobbiton, as I said previously. You got to pay to get in there. If you go a bit more up Thames way, you get the Coromandel. You get Fatianga, which is a beautiful little town. On the other side of what is that, peninsula? Oh, getting big words this morning, huh? You get that's it. What is the other one? Whangamata. That's looking good. Cook's Beach, Hot Water Beach, Hay, Cathedral Cove. It's quite a few down there that you can really take some time and drive around to. And not a lot of them cost money to go to.
yeah,
Certainly, if you want to go to Cathedral Cove by boat, then it's going to cost you some dough down there.
yeah. Well, you've got a choice.
You
You
got a
either
choice.
walk
You
or
can
you
walk,
take the water taxi.
and if you are like me, you take the taxi.
Yeah, the first time we went there, we walked to Cathedral
Because we
Cove.
thought it was very near.
It's not that far, but
It's
it's quite
not
a
that
steep
far. It's quite a
walk.
walk.
And we took the water taxi back. But the water taxi, I think, is only operating during the
The summer,
season.
yeah, or
Yeah,
weekends. I've heard.
yeah.
So
So Taranga is actually very central.
mm,
So we're in the lucky position that we can go in a radius of 100 or 200 kilometers. We can go to a few lovely places. Rotorua is also just, how far is it? 80 kilometers from here.
oh yeah, it's 80 kilometers around the corner
And
from
there
us.
are
Yeah.
heaps of touristy stuff to do
And the nice thing
in
about
Rotorua.
Rotorua, some of the tourist stuff you need to pay for, but some of them are for free. So that's a one nice thing about Rotorua. I just want to see what goes on the other side.
The
Um,
Puna Quarry is also in Tauranga. It's
Madeleine saying to
lovely. Yeah,
Punakwara, yeah, that's something as well.
lovely
Also for
walk.
free.
A lot of sculptures.
And if you want to look, watch what's the flowers and those type of things, it's the ideal place to really
And
go.
they've got a lot of interactive things for the kids to
Oh
do.
yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
can play with
They got the
music
dragons
bikes
and
and
those weird things and
yeah,
the
yeah,
and that
a lot of
wheel. We haven't been there in about a year or
no,
so.
no, we haven't been
So
there for a long time.
so let's see what else.
So
Somebody's asking, Miranda
mm,
Chris asking, what does Mount Eden look like? We've been there. It's nice.
it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
It's in basically a crater of a volcano.
yeah.
Not a massive volcano. It must have been quite just a poof,
But
not
it
a
is
big one.
something that you must do if you're
Yeah,
in Auckland. It's
it's
something
something to
that you
see.
definitely must do. In Auckland, there's quite a few things to do. I'm not so up to scratch with
Auckland's
what's happening.
quite interesting. I mean, you can go from both sides of the ocean in about an hour's time.
Mm.
You can go, what is it, Paya?
Yeah, they've got the black
Yeah, the Black
beaches
Beach down
there.
there. Then the other side in Auckland itself is the viaduct. That's something to see.
Mm.
It's probably not the same class as Rome or Venice or one of these places, but that is very much Kiwi as you can think of.
Mm.
All the boats you can see down there. There's got some few nice yachts down there as well, and then a lot of grand hotels up at the top of waterfront. They call it the
Mm.
waterfront, so let's call it the waterfront. Yeah,
Yeah, it's not the
yeah.
V&A waterfront,
And
but it
then
is waterfront.
Auckland, Auckland has got an aquarium. I think it's a Kelly Sea Life Aquarium or something like that. It's on the other side of Auckland, but it's really
Mm.
not bad for Auckland or for South Africa or for New Zealand standards. It's not Cape Town Aquarium. It's a bit smaller, but it's good.
And I know that everyone says that the Auckland Zoo is really something
Yeah, we
to
haven't
see.
been there yet.
No, we should
So-
actually make a
To
plan.
make a plan now.
Yeah, but I've heard that that is quite something to see.
And then Auckland has got this mountain range on the side called, I think, the Takarikis or something like that. But that, me and Pete drove the other day.
Oh.
It was really good.
Okay.
It was really, really great.
If you're in Auckland and you want to go north, of course, it's
Oh, yeah,
beautiful.
up above.
Yeah,
Warkworth,
north
Paya.
of Bahia is one of our favorite
Oh,
places.
Russell.
Yeah.
Russell is actually the place where the first people arrived.
Mm.
Somebody's just helping me there. Waitakere, that's the name. Waitakere.
What did you say?
I don't know.
Takariki.
Don't say it again. Don't say it again.
Don't quote him on any names ever.
Somebody just else saying you can go to the Sky Tower in Auckland. We haven't been there
Yes.
yet.
I've read this morning that the Sky Tower is the tallest man-made structure in
New
the
Zealand.
southern hemisphere.
On the
Yeah.
southern hemisphere, all places. Okay.
Yeah.
Presumably, last time these people went up there, it cost $70. Then they also say the Maritime Museum. We haven't been to the Maritime Museum yet.
Which one
We've
did we
been
go
to
to?
the Wellington one.
We've been in Auckland to a museum. Which one was it?
Oh, that was the War Museum up there at the
the
top.
National
The
Museum.
National Museum. That's also something to see.
Yeah.
That was something to see.
Mm.
You basically only need to pay, I think, if you're a foreigner or something like that.
I don't know.
Yeah, we didn't pay to go in, so
Yeah.
we gave a koa or donation.
So
that
there
was
are a
something
few
nice.
things that you have to pay if you want to go and
Mm.
see it, but there are also so many things that you can
Oh,
see and
jeez,
do.
yeah.
That's for free.
Auckland's got a botanical garden that I haven't been to yet.
Someone posted a photo yesterday. They were walking there, and it looked really nice. So that's also something that we can put on our. We haven't done a lot of things in Auckland yet.
No, we're just too busy.
If we go there, we just go there for something. We don't go there to sightsee.
Talking about botanical gardens, one you shouldn't miss is Hamilton Gardens.
Yes.
Also for free. Make at least 3 to 4 hours of your time down there.
I haven't seen anything like that in my life.
It's absolutely wow.
Yeah,
it's absolutely wow.
Yeah.
And the thing is, she hasn't even seen the whole place. She hasn't even seen the whole place. We're still waiting for when the roses bloom. Then I'll take her through the rest of the gardens because she's only seen a small part of the gardens.
The upkeep of those gardens are just, and they makes garden rooms, if you can call it that.
Yeah.
So they've got themes for every garden, and then they do the
and
landscape.
what I find
according to that.
amazing is the fact that it's mostly volunteers down there.
Yeah.
So unbelievable.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Beautiful, yeah.
So that's something that you should definitely do.
Somebody's saying that Maritime Museum is located in the viaduct. So that would be something really that we have to see next time we go to the viaduct. It's not that we go there that often. So
yeah.
But yeah.
So have you been there?
No, I haven't been to that. We've been to the one in Wellington. Remember where we lived in that hotel? We just walked down. We've been to that little museum down there.
Yes.
So,
Wellington also has a lot of things that you can see.
But you got to choose your day right.
Yeah, but indoor things that
indoors,
you can see. That's really worth it. Especially, what is that lovely museum that we went to?
Check this out. Somebody's saying they would love to show them the small things in New Zealand, like 24-hour electricity and streets without potholes.
I must say, we've got some potholes.
but it's not that major, and they get marked and they get repaired. So
Yeah, it takes them some time,
yeah,
but it does get repaired. But yes, electricity definitely.
yeah, and the aquarium in Auckland is called Kelly Tarleton's Aquarium.
Okay.
Yeah. Quite a
Okay.
nice aquarium. It's smallish. You
Mm.
get on a rubber band. You put your feet on this moving floor, and you just stand there and go through all the stuff, and you don't even have to move.
Mm.
So it's actually a place for lazy people like me.
Yeah. But if you really have some time, say you've got a week or something that you just want to
Mm.
take them for to see, I don't know, the beaches and
Oh
whatever.
yeah.
If you go to the Coromandel and you just station yourself at one point
Mm.
and you drive to all those little towns and beaches around
Coromandel
it,
Town,
it is
Fitianga.
absolutely,
Oh, jeez.
and the scenery, the drive that you take,
Mm.
that scenery is just, oh, it's beautiful.
It is.
It's
And to the
beautiful.
guys who haven't ever driven past Coromandel Town, I know it's a dirt road all the way, I think it's down to Fletcher Bay or something like that. If you can do that, that is something wow to see. I'm going to show you that in a month's time.
What's that?
At the dirt road going from
Oh,
Coromandel
yeah.
Town all the way around. And it's a no return, or it's a return. You can't exit from there. So you have to return by the same road,
Oh,
but it's
look at
just something.
that. But Benita says Devonport as war tunnels.
War tunnels.
That will be interesting.
I should never translate that to Afrikaans.
We don't know a lot about Auckland, obviously.
No,
Snow Planet, I know of, where they take all the kids,
yeah,
and that
that's
looks really nice.
it's interesting. Devonport with the war tunnels. I
Yeah,
would like to go and see that. Yeah,
yeah.
that's quite interesting. So,
Someone asked, can we go and see INZ and let them speed up the work visas? Oh,
oh
and if
my
I can do
goodness,
that, I would speed up my kids' visitors visa for that.
I don't know who we can complain to because I mean,
We're complaining
this is
myself.
probably the worst part
Yeah, it is.
of New
It
Zealand.
is really bad.
But let's not go there this morning. I'll never get me to stop there.
What is up with our cats this morning?
Yeah, your cats like
Ooh.
crazy. So, um,
Um, and then also around, what is that blue? What is the blue water here around Tauranga? That one that we go to, the Blue Lake or something?
yeah, that blue stream.
Yeah, Blue Stream.
It's a stream that it's also for free. You walk to the stream. It's about
It's a nice
20
walk.
minutes walk.
Yeah, but it's not steep or
It's not
anything.
steep,
Anyone can
it's
do
just a
it.
lazy walk.
Yeah.
Then you get to this little river or stream or whatever you want to call it, and it's blue, 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 like this blue,
It's really beautiful. And
really
you can
blue.
see to the bottom. I don't know how
Mm.
deep that little stream is, but
Presumably,
you
it's
can
got the
see all the
same
way.
temperature all year
Oh,
round.
okay. Oh,
Yep, it comes through one of another aquafilter rock at the back.
it's probably very cold.
It's cold. It's something like 16 degrees or so,
Mm.
and it comes through that rock, and something in that rock takes out the red color in the rainbow or something like that. That's why blue is the more.
Oh,
It's a very weird thing. Something. It takes like 100 years for that water to come through that rock to
yeah,
get into
I've
the
heard
stream.
something like that.
So that's quite interesting. So
Yeah,
Rita also saying, yeah, Blue Springs. That's at Putaruru. Yeah.
yeah.
That's at Blue Springs. And Amorana Springs, we haven't been there yet,
No,
but I'm going there this summer still.
no, we
I
haven't
want to
been
go and
there.
see that. Last time I rocked up there, they were closed. So presumably that's just as beautiful. So Benita just saying about the Blue Lakes in Rotorua. Rotorua has not only got the Blue Lakes, they've got about 7 or 8 lakes. And one is bigger than the next.
Yeah.
So
And if you like camping,
just go for it.
just go for it. Blue
Just go
Lake's
for
got
it.
a beautiful camping site. The top 10 holiday parks are fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
You can't
Oh,
go
yeah.
wrong with any of them.
No.
And they're very affordable if you go in a caravan or a tent. I
Mm.
think the chalets, it's not expensive, but it's not
It's,
very cheap.
yeah, and over December it will be costing
Yeah,
a bit
but
more and it will be a bit more
other
cramped.
times as
Yeah.
well. Yeah, they're not
So,
that cheap. But the camping sites and stuff
mm,
and the ablution facilities are
yep.
just fantastic. Yeah.
And we're just going to go up the road there from Rotorua all the way to Hookah Falls.
Yes.
Bernard Dapple just saying Hookah Falls. Hookah Falls is something to see as well.
Yeah. And if you are up for a little bit of adrenaline,
just a little bit.
You take the jet boat. It's one of my favorite things to do. I just love
We've been
it.
on that jet boat about, I think, 2 times, 3 times. I don't
I
even know.
can't pass there without going on that. And Tapu has got quite a few things to
Yeah.
see. They've got that, what is that, terraces?
Oh, yeah, that.
I can't remember the place's names. What's the terraces?
This
Bernard?
this was terraces that was part of, I think, the eighth wonder of the world.
Araki
Iraqi
terraces.
terraces, yeah.
Yes.
And this is and then since disappeared in a mudslide or something like that. But they've rebuilt these terraces, but out of concrete now. But over the years, the silica, I think, in the water has made it once again look like those terraces those
It's
days.
beautiful, and they've got hot pools there. Really, really, really beautiful.
And you can choose what type of heat you want in those
Yes, no,
pools. I mean,
that's really some place
so
that you
yeah.
can visit. It's nice and quiet. Kids are not allowed to jump or
Mm.
anything, so it's really nice and quiet. Probably not for the people with kids then.
It's more for the people want to keep their hair nice like mine, you see. So
Yes, but there are quite a few things to do. We also one time we took that water plane.
oh, you can get a plane on the lake that runs
Yes.
on the water.
Also in Taupo.
Mm.
That's also nice.
And it wasn't that expensive.
No, it wasn't, and it was really worth seeing all
Really,
the
yeah.
lake, that lake.
And you flew over Lake Taupo, then they went around to Kinloch,
Yes.
and then came around over Hookah Falls and showed us all
Yes.
the
Yes.
what do you call it, the seismic or the steam works that there was. There's quite a lot of steam works.
Yeah.
So the
that
guys who
was
don't understand what I say, but these steamworks, they make power from that.
really something.
Yeah.
You've seen then Benito's also saying the sand dunes in Whangarei. Yes, you
We
can.
haven't been there. Not on the same
I
beach.
know in Whangarei. Now we've been up 90 Mile
90 Mile
Beach.
Beach, yeah.
Yes, yes. Now we haven't.
But
been
we
to
can
the
travel
sand dunes.
past Whangarei. We go up
Yeah.
to 90 Mile Beach.
Yeah.
That's one of the longest beaches that you can drive on in New Zealand, and it's absolutely beautiful.
And you can, there are so many
And
things
then you
that you
got
can
Cape
see.
Reinga. That is something to see.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If
Oh,
you
yeah.
go to the Northlands, they are
Northlands has got the let me call it what it is. The towns in Northland is not really the most
but the
scenic,
scenery.
but the scenery makes up for the towns that they
Yes.
have.
Yeah.
Have I said that nice?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's what life is all about,
Mm.
eh? It's not the towns, it's what's around the towns.
But let's go a bit from Taupo.
Yes.
Well, let's take Taupo. Taupo, there's boats on the lake that you can use. We've got boats that take you around to where the rock carvings are.
Mm.
Then you can do fishing on Lake Taupo. There's a lot of other stuff to see in Lake Taupo. There's even you remember that hot water little spring that came out that we went there for free.
Yeah.
Little spring that just comes out
Yeah.
for free.
Yeah.
As you travel back from Taupo towards Rotorua, you've got Kerosene Creek. It's a hot water stream. It's a stream that runs hot water. And not far from there, there's another one that I found out the other day. It's two streams coming into each other. The one is cold and the other one is hot, and they mix.
Oh,
And
wow.
you can decide, do you want to swim in cold water today or do you want to swim in
You
in
can
hot
sit
water?
on that side and
No, you can also be happy. Yeah. So, and if you travel down from Lake Taupo, let's go a bit more down to Napier side.
Oh yes, Napier.
There's a lot to see.
Napier itself has got so much history, and it's really a place that you can visit. They also have a aquarium there, not huge but nice.
But I won't visit the aquarium in Napier. I would rather visit Napier for what Napier is.
Yeah, but if you're there, that's something that you can do.
Oh yeah.
But the houses and the architecture.
And go and look at the beach. The beach is very, very interesting. It's the size of stones.
And they've got Splash Planet there in Hastings if you
Hastings,
want
yep.
something.
And on the beach,
do.
they got hot water swimming pools as well. On the beachfront.
In Napier?
Oh, yeah. You haven't been there yet.
Oh.
But they do have.
Know about that.
So, no, I know about that. Then they also got the Napier prison. Very old prison many years ago where they used to hang people that were naughty. And you can go there on what they call ghost tours or stuff like that. We've been there. We haven't seen the ghost yet, except if the ghost saw you and then fled. There goes my weekend.
Yeah.
Back to Napier. Napier's got Hastings, Clive, all these places. Have a look north.
Wine.
What do you? Jeez, where are you going now? It's nearly Friday. Wine. So.
Wine farms that you can visit. Really beautiful ones.
Nice
There's
one.
quite a few around.
And drive in if you don't like the look of them. Just drive out. Go to the next one. There's one or two that looks scrappy, but the rest are in quite
most
good
of them are really good.
So, and then Napier's got Tomato Peak.
Yes.
It's also for free. It's up, I think it's probably the highest peak in the area. You go through, I think it's have a look north to reach Tomato Peak.
Mm.
It's something to see. If you are in Napier and you haven't done Tomato Peak, you should go back. I promise you, you should go back. It's something to see down there. Oh, Vanita's saying in the dark box. I'm always in the dark box. Vanita, it's one of those things. Vanita saying I love Warakai Resort at Taupo. Yep.
Is that where we
Warakai.
stayed?
That's where we stayed. Yeah.
Yes.
That's quite nice.
It was quite nice. Yes.
From Napier, if you take the road further, what is that little Viking village? There where the eel bit me.
I always forget that one. It is the one that's Dennevirk. That's the one that's close to it, but it's not there. It's one close to that. That's the Viking
but
one.
They've got a Viking village, a real living Viking village. These Vikings still live there. Presumably they came here many years ago with one another scheme that the government had. So
it's really something to see.
Yeah.
Don't drive past these little towns.
No, go into these little towns and have a look around.
Yeah, so. Especially if you're in the South Island. The little towns in the South Island, all of them has got something that you.
I want to say they've all got a surprise somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah. Either this, suddenly you drive in a little town and they've got this whole Chinese thing. You remember that thing with the lake?
Oh, they've got
gold mining.
Yes, it's just lovely, and everything is preserved, and you can feel it when you go. We don't talk about the South Island that much because we don't live there, but it's really something to see.
But I can promise you something: we will be talking about the South Island
a lot next year.
Because in December 2023, we're taking Expedition Aotearoa to three-week trip in the South Island.
Yeah.
So
then we'll.
But until then,
Island, yes.
Yeah.
And then from Napier, if you go down to Gisborne is a nice place.
The road between Gisborne and Napier, the one that runs against the sea, against the ocean. Do not miss that road. It's longer, it's windy, it's beautiful.
And if you can do freedom camping, you can park just there next to the lake, wherever you want, or the ocean. And you can, it is absolutely beautiful.
And you know what Gisborne has? They've got Elon Musk.
Yes, I know.
He's popping these rockets there every so
and
often.
Gisborne is also the first place in the world to see the sunrise
of the new day.
Yeah. So if only you go to Gisborne to experience that. I must say, we did that one morning when we were there. We went to the beach with our friends, and we had coffee and rusks and whatever, and seeing the sun come up and thinking, I'm not the first person, everyone here, but we're the first people to see the sunrise on a it's something to experience.
The Black Beach in Auckland's called Piha.
Yes.
Piha.
Yes. Just be careful, that black sand
can burn
very hot.
Burn you crazy, even if it's not a very hot day. Just watch out for that.
Very hot.
If you go from Napier downwards towards Wellington, you get a place called Castle Rock. I haven't been there yet, but that's on my bucket list to do still. Then you reach Wellington. Wellington's got a lot of stuff to see.
Yes. Wellington is rich.
It's just weather dependent. So, and from Wellington you can go around to New Plymouth, and what's the other one?
The one that you always forget. Palmerston North.
They call it Palmy. It's got a nice little train track there that we drove on, and the Palmy is not really tourist orientated, but
it's beautiful, and they've got cycle tracks.
Oh yeah, I love the gardens they did there. Yes, that was really good.
It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. So neat, very neat and clean.
New Plymouth is more a hustle and bustle city. It's on its way and it's going, running. It's got a few nice places to see, like that weird art museum.
Oh, there's one place that I really want to mention. When you go to Wellington and you drive past, is it Bulls?
Yep.
Bulls. And then you get to a place, I think it's Samson. Is the place's name. There is a diner. What is it? Vicky's Diner?
Yeah, but you'll see it from the road. You'll see it.
Oh my word.
It's got the most delicious stuff to eat.
Don't drive past. That's a real diner.
Drive past it. It's not good for your health.
No, they dress like that. It looks
Like
like
the
that. It's
60s.
Elvis Presley all over.
And they've got these cream horns. Cream horns to die
That's
for.
what they are
That's their
known for,
speciality.
yes.
But they got a lot of other
But
stuff
their
as well.
food
But
is
you got to have a cream
amazing.
horn there. So.
I have a burger there because it just feels like in a diner you have to have a burger.
I had that
Just feels
lamb
like
fry thing there, but it was good.
Yeah. So don't miss that.
Don't miss that. Yeah. Bulls as well. Bulls is an interesting little
Very
town.
interesting. You just take your
Take
nowadays everyone has got a phone or a camera on them with their phones anyway, but very interesting little town. Yes.
Yeah. Marco asking, how about Christchurch? Christchurch is an interesting. It's like two worlds together. They've got the new part of Christchurch that they've rebuilt in the last 10 years, which is absolutely stunning. I'm going to say it's absolutely stunning. They've got a tram running all around this new build, but outside of that, you still get these old dilapidated buildings from the last earthquake that still hangs around. Probably time for them to take that down, but the inside of that is beautiful.
The Christchurch city centre is the most beautiful city centre in New Zealand that I have seen.
You can skip the beaches in Christchurch.
It's not. Yeah,
you'll be wasting your time.
Yeah. But Christchurch itself, and they have got the world's one and only wizard.
Oh yeah. And he's been appointed.
He's been appointed.
I think by government as an official government wizard. So
he sits there. Is it a museum? I don't know. I can't remember where it is.
It's outside the library.
Is it the library?
I think it's a school or a university or something like that.
He sits there in his wizard clothes or whatever. It's really
interesting.
Do
the wizard thing. What does wizards do during the day?
I don't know, but he does.
We drove past and he was gone, so he probably disappeared.
Yeah, so if you're on the tram, they'll pass him at
they'll
some
pass
stage.
that,
So if you don't want to walk around, just get on the tram and you will get everywhere.
It's worth walking around.
Yeah, nice. And I think it has got something special to it just because of the earthquake. You kind of feel that it is
sacred. And I would suggest to go into that earthquake museum. That it does cost a few dollars, but
just really interesting.
It'll just take you back to what really happened down there. But I can talk for hours about the South Island, but we run out of time. There's so many places in the South Island.
Man.
You've got Milford Sounds, all these places.
Yeah, we haven't even touched that.
Yeah. So, but guys, that's us. It's been another Thursday morning.
So if you're planning your holiday time with your parents, I know that the camping sites and the chalets and stuff everywhere are all very busy, and probably you won't find any place. But if you can get into a top 10, even if you can't find Airbnbs or whatever.
Yeah, just a little tip from our side. You can buy a top 10 card. It costs, I think, $40 for 2 years.
Yeah.
And you get a good discount on that. That's really decent discount. They don't give you preference staying there, but they give you a good discount. And you can use this discount card at selected places around the resort as well. So it's worth doing that.
Just one last thing, that Invercargill for the classic cars and
Oh yeah, a lot of classic cars and so on.
I think a lot of people miss Invercargill because it's a bit
out of the way.
Yeah,
it's like Gisborne.
And it's a little bit like Saldanha. I don't know. I get the same feel like I had in Saldanha. It's grey and whatever, but they're also known for a lot of stuff. So don't miss it. And I think when we went to the South Island, Invercargill was our best Airbnb stay of all of them. It was so homely and it was just lovely. We just loved it.
All right, guys, don't forget our $1,000 share. We'll be drawing the winner on the 15th of December, and somebody will walk away with $1,000 to spend on the holiday.
What must they do?
They must just share our page. We're gonna put the link up a bit later, our business page, and just share that. That's for us to get a bit of traction in the business, and we want to give somebody a good holiday. Okay. That's us. Until next time.
We are going to the Garden and Arts Festival today. We've got tickets. That's what we'll be doing.
So we'll be culture vultures.
Yes.
For a short while between work.
Yes.
Okay. All right. See you all.
Bye.